this memetics that is mental rioting, as he called it. I wanted to take a moment to defend the statement about whether or not memes are inside of our heads and fighting and competing for our consciousness the same way that genes do in evolution. Richard Dawkins introduced this in The Selfish Gene, this idea of memes, and he kind of stepped away from it, and the mantle was taken up by Blackmore. And she pushed it as far as I think anybody could go to say that we have memeplexes, that we are a combination of memes that survive better together. And anything that is within that subset has a selective advantage as well. And it may seem like this is taking it too far for some people, but if you think about mental rioting, which is what Darwin called it in his notebooks, as far as the origin of species and how this came about, you can kind of think of it almost in the same way. You see, writing out and flowing your ideas down onto paper or in videos or to your friends lets those ideas compete and lets them transfer between each other. And by competing in those ideas and being able to make all of that, it's like Darwin was already laying the framework, the foundation of this memetics that is mental rioting, as he called it. And this evolution of ideas has spawned all these different kind of cultures, this subculture of memes that we now see that is growing and growing inside of all of the social media. But you have to trace it back to what's really going on. These fragments of ideas and the argument that these are the things competing for our consciousness. And if they are competing for our consciousness, it might come down to that's what our consciousness actually is. Memes competing for existence. I want to leave you with one last thought. If we are a memeplex, the question is what is actually left of us to be us?